We live in our RV full time, and I figured I'd tell you a little bit about us while I show you our favorite RV accessory. My name is Jessica. I'm 29 years old, and I was born and raised in South Florida. My husband's name is Zach. He's 31. He was born and raised in New Jersey, but later moved to Florida where we met. We started dating in 2014, and the story is actually super crazy, but that's a story for another time. After 3.5 years, we found out that I was pregnant. We got married December 1st, 2018, and had Riker on December 25th, 2018. So he's a Christmas baby, super cool. We love his birthday. I think it's so awesome, and Riker also loves it. We were living in Fort Myers all throughout 2018 because I went to college there, and we didn't really know what we were going to do after I had Riker, and our lease ended at the same time. We ended up staying with my parents for a year where Zach started his business. We saved up money and we bought a house in January of 2020. The timing was absolutely insane. It was right before COVID, and when that happened, we had no clue what to expect. Honestly, we kind of thought we made the biggest mistake of our lives. We quickly realized we were gaining a ton of equity in our house, and it was always just our first home. It was never our forever home, so we weren't really opposed to selling it. But first, we decided that we were going to Airbnb it for a little bit. We started that in February of 2022 and eventually sold it in July of 2022. In February of 2022, we bought our first RV because we decided we did not want to rent. We kept that original one for about 6 weeks before we bought our second one, which we had for 6 months, and then we eventually bought this one. The one we live in currently is a Dutchman Voltage Triton 4271. We bought it in October of 2022, and we still live in it now. Our original plan was to live in it for a year and then buy another house when the market went down, and clearly that never happened, so I don't really know what our next plans are. I do know that eventually we want to buy land and build a home, but I'm not sure when eventually is. The first year and a half, we pretty much stayed in Florida. We visited North Carolina once for a short trip for Zach's birthday, but for the most part, we were just all around Florida. But in the past 3 months, we decided to leave the business in Florida and travel full time, and we have visited 10 states in the past 3 months. We started in Florida, went all the way up the East Coast to Michigan, where we are currently, and we're about to start the second half of our trip all the way back down to Florida. We'll spend a few months in Florida visiting our family and friends, and then we're heading out west next year. I am so excited to share all of our travels with you guys, and if you have any questions about living in an RV, let me know.